right into this video. The first question I got was how to get refreshes endgame on high ping, because running pre-edits rarely works since they just hold their wall. Is there a better way? So the way I think of getting refreshes in an endgame, especially on high ping, is to use fighting in it to an advantage. So you never ever want to be fighting when there's actually nothing going on. Like if you guys start fighting, the chances of you guys getting fought back or pre-edited behind is so high. So you guys should just try your best to take that advantage of not fighting and use it to your advantage. You get what I'm saying? So let's say if I'm on left side of zone on the first movie and I see on my right next to me there's I won my first FNCS. I was grinding every single day, right? I had literally the most passion. I was locked in because I just got unbanned on Twitch and I just had so much motivation, right? To be honest, this year motivation wasn't really there, but now I think this season I really do want to try my hardest to qualify for this land, and I would do anything I have to qualify for this land. So I think it depends on really what the seasons are and how I'm feeling for how hard I work. Is it still possible to go pro in 2025 when you haven't placed a tourney yet but have really good aim and decent mechs? The thing with becoming a pro, anyone could be up and coming. Like some players that are up and coming is like Craze, that's somehow playing with Booga and Threats now. We have Curly that qualified land with Cooper, Reet. Like these players have crazy mechanics. They have really good aim as well. You have to understand it's not all about that. It's how smart you are and how well you are in game, right? And your confidence, right? These players could be the greatest creative warriors, but in video game, they have no idea what they're doing. And a perfect example of that is like someone like Zen. You guys know he's a god in zone wars, whatever. But whenever it comes into a game, I haven't seen him place in a solo cash cup, a dual cash cup, trios, any type of game, right? That just shows mechanics and aim can only get you so far, but you have to put in the time to become actually smart and understand what you have to do in some situations in the game. That question, yes, you still can go pro depending on how smart you are. How do you know when it's time to rotate correctly? So the way with rotating, it just comes experience, right? After you play a lot of scrims, a lot of tournaments, you just realize when to go and when not to. Because one tournament, you might rotate at this time when you think it's free, and you don't realize it. All right, next question. How to get better at mid games, avoid fighting / playing Storm, etc. I always get killed mid games, cap, mats, and loot. I'm good at all spawn and end games. So thing with I would say mid game, right? That's kind of a you problem then. If you're getting keyed, bro, and you just keep dying, you need to get better at fighting, right? You can't avoid it in opens. Opens is where you have to be fighting a lot, and playing Storm and avoiding it, you can't do that every game because eventually you'll also get keyed for that. You need to make sure that you just become a better fighter. So just go into creative, start PGing, start fighting people, start playing 3v3s against other trios, just anything to get better at it. Because if you already have cap loot, you should never really die unless it's a top tier team, right? Is tanking zone really as good as people say it is? So the thing with tanking zone, there's two ways to tank zone. If you're playing opens, right? Let's say you have Surge in the game, you already have cap Surge, then you could rat dead side in opens, right? Works in finals as well. Works finals better than opens, especially because not a lot of people have Surge in finals than opens, right? But tanking zone is not as good as it is. It depends on when you're doing it. It's also a timing on everything. There's